Hi, MDRT 2016-2017 December video report for Management Council. Hi, my name's Roy Hall from Gold Coast, Queensland in Australia, and I'm the Divisional Vice President for the Business Development Division. Our division's objective is to enable members to achieve and surpass their personal and professional goals by encapsulating and distributing relative resources to become more productive. In addition, provide opportunities for members to share ideas, connect with similar interests, and build a community of like-minded members. In my division, I have 3 committee chairs. I have the Retirement Planning Committee, chaired by Jay Finesse from Ohio, United States. And I have the Financial Planning Committee, chaired by Simon Lister from the United Kingdom. And I have William Richardson from the Protection Committee from California, United States. With all 3 committees, I've held conference calls with the chairs and staff liaisons to discuss the action plans for this year's committees. We've compiled a solid timeline for the committee chairs to correspond with the committee members. My biggest commitment to my chairs is the onboarding process. Due to the fact that we've changed the way we do committee meetings, and in my case, our committee meeting will be happening in March, we need to make sure that the committee members, although they've accepted early on in the year, to come on board with this journey and make sure that we can be as productive as possible prior to the committee meeting, which will be obviously happening in March. As I say, if we chew little mouthfuls, it's a lot easier than doing a big one at the end. And being March, we don't have a lot of time to finalise our committee reports through. With the Financial Planning Committee Chair, Simon, he has had one-on-one Skype calls with each individual committee member. We also only last week had a conference call with all committee members, including chairs, staff liaisons and myself. And this was where we wanted to get commitment for assignments 1 through 3 so that we can have those completed by the end of November. A lot of work was done on this initial committee last year, which in its first year, around the how-to guide for financial planning. This will be taken to the next level with regards to Simon and his committee members. The Retirement Committee, the chair has also had direct conference calls with each of these individual committee members. We have also put a solid timeline in place and got consent from all committee members to prepare and have actioned assignments 1 through 4 by the end of November. His main focus is on the 6 risks in retirement planning. And what we're looking to compile there is a list of questions that we can ask of other MDRT members who have worked in these marketplaces of pre and post-retirement. And Protection Committee, the committee there has transpired by going through via email to all committee members and outlined the assignments and assistance that we have and the timelines to complete. We're also exploring how objections are handled and how new opportunities arise and how they also are created. Strategic initiatives here by William and his team will create qualified and quality content for MDRT members. Our discussion to date with all 3 committees have been positive. Our staff liaisons have certainly taken it to a next level. With Juliana, Colette and Scott, it's been very easy to go through the process with our committee chairs and also with all the committee members. And it's a true credit to Pamela and Wanda, how they support the organisation of MDRT. Obviously, as I discussed, with the change of the meeting to March, it's going to be an interesting test. Because we don't have the time after the meeting to complete assignments, there's a lot of pre-work that we want the committee team to actually complete. My analogy here is it's like a game of tennis. If the ball is in your court, you need to do something with it. So therefore, until that's been actioned, you can't hit that ball out of your court. So my process there, even with my own professional team back in my office, is it's a game of tennis. If the ball's in your court, you need to do something with it as soon as possible and then get it out of your court and back into the other court. And this is what I've instilled with my committee chairs to pass through to their committee members to get actioning the pre-assignments so that when we get to our meeting in March, that we've fulfilled a lot of these requirements. The fundamentals of what we're going to achieve need to be actioned prior to the meeting so that when we have time at our committee meeting, it is going to be very much content driven and answers to be outlined. Constructive feedback just in relation to what these three committees are doing is how do we ensure that we get the content out to the members? The Round the Table magazine does a fantastic job, and I love how now you can see snippets of sales ideas coming through that magazine. And it's real good quality reading from cover to cover. But how else do we add to that? How else do we send out touch point emails to our MDRT members? How do they know where to find this stuff of all this good work that we're doing to get that to the marketplace? And the marketplace for us is our MDRT members. So that's something that I'd like to discuss in the Management Council meeting is how are we going to keep on moving forward with this inflow of great content from our members out to our real members. The other good thing that we've taken on board with our committee a little bit is with regards to the WhatsApp. All of my committee chairs have got the WhatsApp linked to myself, and then the committees themselves have a little WhatsApp there. Now, understandably, MDRT staff liaisons don't have that available to them at this point. So what we're using that for is more of a bonding scenario, making sure that the onboarding's working, the communication's happening with the other members, but it's just communication content, not actual information or critical information that needs to be done via email, so that is being then included with the MDRT staff liaisons for their records. Our goals for this division is to create quality content which can be used by MDRT members. Our committees have a massive impact to our clients, but our organisation has so much talent, and this talent and experience that they have can help us create tools that will be an asset to an expanding MDRT member or to bring on new candidates into the industry and to refresh themselves on how other professionals in our organisation do what they do and how they do it best. Look, thank you for your time and listening to the progress of the Business Development Division. I look forward to seeing you all in December, and from Australia, thank you very much for listening. I'll see you soon. Thanks.